Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Smith and I have been in the industry of network marketing for 11 years. And I am so excited today to be able to share with you guys on the law of contribution. I have to tell you that when I was assigned that law, I was super excited because this is a law that I've been able to have in my life, both on the receiving end and on the giving end. And as John, just taught us about the law of contribution, this is the law that says when I get better, it enables me to help others around me get better. And when I came into the industry 11 years ago, I will be totally honest and tell you I did it with a little bit of a pride issue. I had just closed a successful design firm to come into this industry, hoping for some kind of financial freedom. And when I came in, I was so focused on a position, a title, a paycheck, that I just put my head down and I just forged forward. And you guys, as I did that, I was just on a mission to get to a destination. I had my radar set on where I was going, and I forgot to really focus on people. And so as I was building my business and we got to that destination that we were after, we got there and we kind of just stalled out. And I was in this place of super frustration where I couldn't figure out, why are people not following? Why are we not gathering more people? Why isn't this moving forward? And you guys, it was because I had my head down, so focused on a goal that didn't involve people, that I had missed that whole part of my business. I wasn't adding value to people. I wasn't focusing on things that were lasting. I was focusing on things that really weren't solid foundation. It was in that moment that I was so blessed to be on the receiving end of the law of contribution, because I was fortunate to be around people who were living actively this part. They were working on personal development. They were immersing themselves and getting better and being good leaders. And so I found myself in several conversations with these individuals who told me, Nikki, you were created for so much more than this, but it has to start with you, right? We know that the lid of the leader is the lid of the organization. My team can't get better. My business can't grow bigger than my own self-development. And so it was in that moment that I really understood that I absolutely was created to do exceedingly and abundantly more than I could even ask or imagine, just like I believe all of you were. But I couldn't ask for exceedingly and abundantly in my business or in my life unless I was constantly working on becoming the very best version of myself. And because of the growth that I was doing, because of the people that were surrounding me, I was introduced to a project that was happening in Haiti with a handful of women who were trying to get people out of tent homes that they'd been in for 6 years and get them into really secure homes. And so I jumped on board knowing that I needed to up my contribution game when it came to giving to others. And so got involved in that, and along with my 10-year-old daughter, we were able to raise money to build several houses in Haiti. And so we went to Haiti on a missions trip to go meet these families, just a few of us. And it was in that moment, you guys, when I was walking through the dirt paths through the village where it was just tent after tent after tent, and children would come and just cling to me. And I walked those streets and I talked to moms. It was right then that something in me knew that I had to do more to give to others. And I've had a really hard time putting words to what that feeling was. And as I read this book, and as I got to the very, very end of the law of contribution, I read where John said, is your goal to be successful, or is your goal to achieve significance? And that's what I realized right there that day, feet on the soil in Haiti, is that I could get any paycheck, I could get any position, I could be at any level on any stage, and I would have traded every one of those situations or dollar amounts to be able to make a difference in the people's life that I was with. It's the difference between success and significance. So to go back, just to recap on that Haiti project, you guys, because of like-minded people, not just me, a whole group of people who want to live a life of significance and contribution. We've seen 90 homes go up and 90 families move out of tents and into block homes. We've seen a school go up. We've seen 300 kids get sponsored and start school just this last month. And it's making lasting impact. The village of Minnow Tree will forever, for the course of history, be changed because of people who agreed to get better and then pour that out into other people. Mother Teresa said, I may not be able to change the world, but I can cast a stone into the water to create a ripple. And when we think about that and we think about our lives, again, specifically as leaders, because you guys, we are being watched by so many people, whether you know it or not. We are under a microscope. And I ask you, are you in a mindset of collecting those stones, of collecting the rocks, of your talents, of the things that you gain? And are you holding on to them and building a monument? Stephen Covey says the goal of life should not be to accumulate, but to contribute. And so are you accumulating your gifts? Are you accumulating your talents? And if you are, I urge you to understand the life of significance and reach down and pick up the pebbles and start throwing them into the water to create a ripple. Because what happens is that when you have the courage to step out, to throw a pebble into the water to create that ripple, all the leaders who are standing around the water, some that might be brand new in your organization, some that might be there for a long time, it will give them the courage to pick up their stones and throw them into the water. And you guys, when that chain reaction happens, it becomes not just working for a paycheck, it becomes working to create a living legacy. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to just create a paycheck. I don't want to just pay my bills. I want to live a life of significance that changes lives. And so I encourage you guys, as the network marketing industry, we have the power because we have unlimited potential for success, for time, for finances, that if we use those talents wisely, we can be a group of world changers. So let's all come together. Let's move from success to significance so that we can change the world.